So we're going to discuss this problem asked in IIT JAM 2020 examination based on infinite series. We are given a series. We are given a series this whose sum is defined to be S. So S is basically the sum of this infinite series, and we are given an expression. This expression is given to us. Then we have to calculate the sum of this series. So what we are given basically, this Tn is the nth term of this particular series. So now we're going to make a use of the definition of the convergence of an infinite series. We know that an infinite series converges and its sum is given in terms of the limit of the sequence of partial sums. So as the series S is given to be convergent, S is the sum of this infinite series, so we can write its sum as limit of the sequence of its partial sums. So sequence of partial sums basically the first n terms of this infinite series. Now we have to calculate the sum of this particular series. So we're going to make use of this expression. The problem is very simple. Just we have to make some calculations here. Let's choose this color. So what we need to find, we need to calculate first this expression. What is T1, T2 till Tn, and finally we have to take the limit of this expression in order to calculate this sum. So let's start. Now here I am going to calculate the sum in this particular order. T1 is given to be, from here, from this formula I can calculate, T1 is given by A1 plus A2 plus A3, A2 plus A3. T2 is given by A2 plus A3 plus A4. Likewise, you can proceed and see T3 is given by A4 plus A5 plus A6. Likewise, Tn minus 1 will be simply what it will be, replace n by n minus 1 in this particular expression. So it will be an minus 1 plus an plus 1, an minus 1 plus an plus 1, Tn will be an plus 1 plus an plus 2. So from here you can make an observation. What observation we can make? If we just sum this expression, let me call this star. If you just calculate this expression, T1 plus T2 plus Tn, what it will be? T1 is A1 plus A2 plus A3. Now here I am going to group these terms into the brackets so that you can easily calculate. A2 plus A3 plus A4. Next term will be A4 plus A5 plus A6. Likewise, finally, the last term will be an plus 1 plus an plus 2. So what was the observation I was asking you? If you have observed that except A1 and A2, except A1 comma A2, if you see from A3 onwards, every term is repeated thrice, repeated three times in this sum. If we calculate this sum, we are going to observe that this is simply A1 is only once. Now A2 is coming twice, two times, so it will be twice of A2. Next A3 is coming 3 times. Okay, or do we have made, so yeah, there's a mistake. This is A3, this is A4, this is A5. Yeah. So now if you see A3 onwards, it comes 3 times, 1, 2, and 3. So it is 3 times A3. Likewise, your A4 will also going to come 3 times, one here, and one in the next bracket. So it is 3 times of A4, and likewise, it is still 3 times of AN. Now, what I'm going to do, I'm going to rewrite this expression nicely. What I can do, I can rewrite it as, if what is left, I can rewrite it as 3A1, 3A2, 3A3, 3A4 till 3AN. So for the first two terms, I have replaced by these two. Why, I'm going to tell you in a minute. And so in spite of A1, here is 3A1, so I have to subtract twice A1, and in place of 2A2 there is 3A2, so 1A2 is extra, so that again I can make this calculation easily. You see, fine. Why I have written this like that? Because this expression, this to this here, can be rewritten as 3 times A1, A2 till AN minus twice A1 minus A2. Now this is our, what it is? It is T1 plus T2 plus Tn on the right hand side. On the left hand side, this is basically this expression. Now if I take the limits, taking limits on both the sides, limits on both sides as n tends towards infinity, what we're going to get? Limit of n tends to infinity, t1 plus t2 plus tn. So this expression is same as limit on the right hand side, which is limit of n tends to infinity 3 times a1 plus a2 plus an minus twice a1 minus a2. So now focus on the right hand side. Now 3 can be taken outside, and limit of this expression is basically, it is the limit of the sequence of partial sums of the original series here, this one, this series S. So we can rewrite this as S, basically this limit of this whole bracket minus twice a1 minus a2. So on the left hand side, this limit represent the sum of this series. So you can easily see how we have calculated the sum of this series in terms of the sum of the original series. So from here we conclude that option D is correct. Let's take a quick review what we did. First, we defined the sum of this given series in terms of the limit of the sequence of partial sums. Now we have to calculate this sum. Basically this star is same as summation of Tn. Fine. So now here we made some calculations, and after the calculations, while grouping the terms, we make an observation that except the first two terms, after the third term all the terms are repeating 3 times here, and finally we added twice a1 plus a2 and again subtracted it over here, and finally calculate the limit in terms of both the sides. We calculate the limit and come to a conclusion. This is the answer. So option D is correct. I hope you like the video. Please do find some important relevant links in the description. Do share this video among your friends, and do like the video and do subscribe the channel. Thank you so much for watching.